right, so this is a 3-club challenge is what I'm doing here. So that means that I picked my 3 favorite clubs, which is my hybrid, my 52, and my putter, my 3 favorite clubs. That's what I'm going to be playing the entire course with. And this is a dog leg right. And usually if I hit a driver, I can clear that and make it to the fairway. I was not planning to do that here, but you know what? I shanked it a little bit and it ended up working out okay. So here I'm left with about, well, it's a little chip, 80-90 yards with this 52-degree wedge, and chunked it a bit and came up about 15-20 yards short. So didn't really do what I wanted on that one and ended up in kind of this wet stuff. It was really dry the last few days, but this is kind of all that's left over from the winter rain and mess. And this is one of 2 shots, I think, that we didn't catch on camera, but I left it a little long, leaving myself a kind of a tough downhill putt from the fringe. And as you can see, I leave that long too. The greens were a lot drier than what I had been used to playing a lot of winter golf, and knocked it in for a 2-putt though, so not bad. Started with a 5, only using 2 clubs, playing that hole differently than I usually do, so that really wasn't that bad of a start. I was feeling pretty good about it. This hole, however, though, kind of hurts me mentally because it was pretty well set up for a nice hybrid and then maybe another hybrid in, and instead I hit it right, which again isn't too bad. I've played over there a lot. I miss right a decent amount, but the problem is I couldn't find the ball anywhere. So I got kind of frustrated on this one and really let that affect pretty much the rest of the day, but not the whole rest of the day. I had some help kind of getting my mind back in check for most of it and having fun again. So I ended up dropping a ball here, taking the 2 penalty strokes. Was getting frustrated here, and that's when my wife turned camera lady, turned really caddy and zen coach here, calmed me down before this next shot.
Take a break. Remember, just real easy. Trust what the club's gonna do and think about rhythm.
Those words of encouragement really helped me, took my time, and actually hit this how I wanted to, just punched it out. Did have a long putt, sent it a bit past, left myself with a tough putt here, a lot of break in this short putt. But I was really excited that I made it. Even though it was a short putt, it definitely moved a lot.
Nice putt.
Par 3, next hole. It's a chance for me to really hit a full 52. And I needed all of it and pretty much got all of it. A nice shot for me here, but it was just a little short to get to that back part of the green, and I'm on the fringe, but really excited about that one. Sadly though, again, I just blast the putt past, leave myself another tough putt here, don't make that, so a 3-putt for a bogey is what's coming up here. Just kind of try and backhand that one in. I just counted that little tap in there. We got another good opportunity for just a full hybrid shot, and this is how, honestly, I would say I usually hit this club. Nice little draw here in the middle of the fairway. This is why this is my favorite club, because I'm confident that I can hit this shot often.
Ooh.
Oh, there's the lovely pregnant lady there. This did leave me with a shot that I kind of had to punch because I was about 150 out, so a little too far for my 52-degree wedge, and I kind of just topped it, and it ended up rolling all the way down that hill into a tough spot into the rough. Then I rushed the chip, chunked that. Double chips are just so amazing. Getting frustrated again here, but got it a little bit back together for that chip to at least get it onto the green. But another long putt here, and honestly, was just glad to figure out the pace a little bit more on this putt. So here's a par 5. Super slow motion here, purely selfish for this slow motion. Just trying to watch my swing, see what I'm doing, and actually hit a decent shot here. Caught it a little off the heel, but the draw, which is exactly what I wanted. It's out of bounds to the right, didn't want to deal with that, and ended up where I wanted in the fairway, but again, next to a little bit of the remnants of the wet stuff. My brother calls this the blackjack hole because one time I went out of bounds 4 times, twice off the tee and twice off the fairway, like that one. And so it's a little bit in my head still, and the ball's above my feet, so I'm trying to play for a draw, and yet I just shanked it. So the next one, I'm just excited that it's in play and not in that area, but look at it, it just rolls, because again, most of the course is dry, and it just rolls and rolls and rolls. My wife, again, the trooper, runs up the hill. I didn't tell her to go find the ball, but she did, and she found it. So, yeah, she's pretty much just the best ever. Next shot here, I have to punch it again because it's out of my range for the 52. Leave it to the right. Ooh, don't know what I'm doing there. Chip it on. Hit it exactly how I wanted to, but again, it rolled out pretty fast. Almost went in. That one was a couple inches from hitting the pin, but it rolled out to leave myself a nice long putt here again. Actually was pretty happy with that putt. Be able to tap it in after that one and finish with the 8 yikes, a triple bogey there. This one's a super short hole, and you can't tell as much, but it's really downhill. So I need to take a little bit off of my 52, and I took a little too much off, left it short. This is the other shot that we didn't get on camera, and I chipped it way too long. Even though it's uphill all the way through that green, I chipped it way too far. And this is a scary putt. It's super downhill, so I'm actually just super excited. This one stopped near the hole. Tap it in. I will take a bogey at this point. I am excited about bogeys. This hole, hybrid would be perfect, but as you can see, I shanked that one out of bounds. The next one, I still don't hit well, but it gets a nice bounce. And that leads to that. Wow. Just completely off the toe. And at that point, I'm just laughing at the struggles. So I need a chip to the pin in the back of the green, and I barely get it to the front of the green. So bit of a struggle, but that led to a super long putt opportunity. So, no, I didn't make that long putt from the intro, but look how close it was. Anyway, I left it pretty far past and then missed the chance there, and then just completely wheels fall off. So sad that I 4-putted on that, but move on to the next hole, trying to just clear my head and be a little goofy to relax things. And this one, I'm trying to hit a full little draw down this hill, which is narrow, get it past the narrow part. Instead, I just kind of bleed it down the hill. It stayed in play though, allowing me to hit a little punch shot out to what was a nice little opportunity for a full 52, but I needed it to be completely full, and then I just completely topped it.
What did the ground ever do to you?
Trying to get it back things together here, chip it up on. This is a par 5, so I still have a decent shot at least getting a decent score. Chip it past again. It rolls out, but I love this putt because I needed it, and I know that it was just for a bogey, but again, as I was saying, bogeys were good at this point, and that leads up to the last hole. I really want to get a par, at least one par here. So I pull off of this. I'm really trying to focus. Something didn't feel right in the backswing. I need to get absolutely all of this because this is 130, and usually max I hit my 52 115, and I hit it really, really well, but it still came up just short of the green. Thankfully didn't go in the bunker though. Then I left this chip just about a foot shorter than I wanted to. Obviously I needed a little bit more than that, and then just a pitiful attempt at the par putt, which I really wanted. So of course I compound it with a bad putt to follow, and then tap in with a 55. That was the 3-club challenge. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making it, and who knows, maybe I'll try it with an iron or a putter, or figure out something else fun to do. Anyway, like, subscribe. We have a lot of sports podcast videos that we post here, and I want to be making some more golf videos as well. So yeah, let us know in the comments what you think, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Just search The Scrimmage on any one of those platforms.